Anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're joining me after the live, I've had a lovely evening chilling out with my hubby because my kids went out to kids club. Yay! So we had a night in, an evening in rather, not a night. So we got to eat dinner. Eat what I wanted to eat. I passed the fishmongers this morning, got some plaice. I've never bought plaice before. Didn't really quite know how to cook it, but the guy, I just asked the fishmonger, he said, "Oh, just fry it." So it was a very different texture than we're used to because my husband was like, "Oh, the texture's really quite soft," and I said, "Well, I presume it's because it's fresh." We tend to eat mainly frozen stuff, like fish-wise. Sorry, not generally. We do cook, but fish-wise, I tend to buy frozen fish. So it's rarely that we buy fresh. So anyway, we had some nice fish. I fried some onions and put them in the rice cooker with the rice and I grated some lemon zest into it as well. And just did some stir-fried vegetables. It was yum. And then we had, I ate lots of peanut butter ice cream. Our local Aldi does a really good vegan peanut butter ice cream. So you kind of like don't feel like you're being too naughty by eating half a tub or 3/4 of a tub. Anyway, I've not done that for a very long time. So, and it was nice not to have the kids going, "Can I have some? Can I have some?" Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to a Friday night bit of stamping. I just had a look at my shelf and thought I have not used this as much as I wanted to, and I think this little chapel is so adorable, and I have a vision of stamping it with sort of flowers, like maybe actually this way. Yes, just sort of stamping it a little bit like a few months ago I stamped Nature's Beauty. I sort of stamped some animals amongst flowers. That's kind of my vision for this. We'll see if it works. Might not work. Hope it does. So I think actually what I might do is do stamping where I go through the middle of the paper and sort of focus. The idea would be to cut this into 4 and have 4 cards. But the middle section, the absolute middle section, will be made up of florals. And we'll go from there. So hello everybody. I'm going to say a quick hello to people on the live and then get straight in. Hello Miss Linda, Martina, Cindy, Jan, Mindy B, Debbie, Paula, Bree, Joanne, Vicky, Levine, Bev. Lovely to see you all. Please do share this video out if you would like to invite some friends to come and join us. Peanut butter ice cream. You've never encountered such a thing. Oh, Martina, go to your local Aldi and get some. It's very nice. It's got little crunchy bits in it. I mean, if you don't like peanut butter, you may not like it. So, right, and now I'm thinking a pale green to start off with, just to have this little delicate floral in the background. I did use this stamp set quite a bit at Easter time. Such a cute set. It kind of is designed for Easter, really. But I do want to get a bit more out of it before it retires at the end of the month. So I'm just going to do a little bit of leaf stamping there. Now it's quite a big stamp, so you do have to make sure you've inked it up properly. Because you run the risk of sort of just popping it down and then missing a section. So you have to kind of tap it around. Now the other thing you could do is hold it like flat and then apply the ink pad. That's the other option to make sure it's completely used. I think I'm going to experiment with just doing 1 and 1 on this one. On these two rather. Right. Am I not seeing the chat? I'm still having some issues with this. Hello. Yeah, see, why am I not seeing the live chat? This is very annoying. Hello, Miss Sheila B. Hi, Dorothy, Delinda. Juanita. Hi, Subu. Hi, Bev. Okay, right, we'll leave that there for a second. I want the chapel to be quite strong. Oh, got it out already. So I'm wondering whether could go for a evening evergreen actually, because that is a really nice strong dark green. And I'm going to stamp that there. So the idea with this card, I think, would be that it's multi-functional, what's the word I want? Occasion. So it could do for a baptism, a wedding, confirmation, christening, I don't know, all sorts of different ones. Or a welcome to our church, you know, if you're welcoming a new pastor or vicar or that type of thing. Or retirement, I don't know, have you got a vicar retiring or a pastor retiring, you could do that. Okay, and then of course if you haven't got this stamp, if you haven't got a church, or you've got maybe a house stamp, you could do a house instead. You don't have to do a church or chapel. Right, this is all about sort of arranging the flowers. Okay, so then my other vision was like to have a tree or something in the background, but I don't want this to kind of take over the image. I want it to be quite delicate in the background. So, oh, that's good to know, Martina. Very good to know. Okay, I'll pop a tree there. Well, it's quite close to the chapel, isn't it? It might knock it over if that fell over. Anyway, I'm making up stories now. I'm not sure if I actually like it in front. I think I might prefer it at the back. Let's have this at the back this time. I'm trying to think if I've got a smaller tree stamp. See, this is now where I really miss a certain stamp set that's retired with the little trees. I'm just going to see if I've got another little tree. Oh, I know. Nature's Beauty. I mentioned that earlier, didn't I? Let's try this one. I'm not feeling it. This one's a bit big. Let's get another one. Get this one. I am using a Gift of Hope. A gift of hope. Do, 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 do. That's Christmassy. Oh, it could be used for a Christmas design, actually. Maybe. Okay, let's use this one. We can always add something green afterwards, couldn't we? I don't feel that that's very dark. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. That clashes now. Oh, don't do that. No, I've clashed it. Oh well, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll just keep stamping. I don't know what to do about this one now. Oh, could have that one in the background. Oh, just keep stamping. Just keep stamping. Just keep stamping. Of course, we do have some lovely dottage with this and some grass. We'll come back to that later. Right, so we've got these lovely florals here. Now I'm wondering if I could stamp that through there and then do some additional florally stuff there. Oh, I'll tell you a funny story. I used this the other day, didn't I? And I packed this stamp set away, and I noticed that there was one of the leaves were missing, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. It will show up. Anyway, I came out of my house the other day, and I looked down. So I came a step from inside my house to outside my house, and I looked at the mat that was just by my back door, and it was on the paving. I was like, oh. So I took a photo of me, like, with my feet and the stamp and the mat. I thought, oh, that's going to be really funny to share with you guys. And then later on in the day, I thought, did I put that stamp away? And I looked around and I couldn't find it in my craft room. Well, I went outside and of course I hadn't picked it up. I had just taken a photo of it and then I picked it up. So then I was panicking a bit, going, oh no, someone's probably just knocked it. Anyway, I found it about less than a foot away from it where it was originally. Silly me. So the lesson of that story is, if you see a stamp, pick it up. Don't just leave it like I did. That's just silly. Oh, I love that. Oh, so I'm using Evening Evergreen and hand-penned Petals. Oh, this is making me so happy. It is, isn't it, Jackie? Silly me. Oh, I'm loving this already. I'm a bit happier now, can you tell? Kelly Rose is watching from the beach in Del Mar. Where is Del Mar? Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. Oh, I want to tuck that in somewhere. Okay, I'm not going to fight that. I'm just going to move on for a sec. See where else I can squeeze this wee one. There we go. So what's everybody been up to today? So I'm just having a little wee think. So my husband set up the projector in our front room because for church on a Sunday we have the projector up for the service. So he said, oh, we can watch film on the projector. So we've been waiting and waiting for like some time together to be able to watch Parasite, which was a film that won the Oscar 2 years ago. I think it was the last Oscars before, you know, what happened. So we finally got around to watching it, and I tell you what, totally Oscar worthy. It's just, you almost, there's a point in the film where you think, did I really want to watch this? But it's just fascinating. Just yeah. And I know some people get a bit turned off watching things with subtitles, but it really is worth. Oh, you watched it, did you, Glenna? Oh, we won't spoil it for everybody, but it's just so compelling to watch and really quite thought-provoking, actually. So thank you, Susan. Yeah, I'm trying to get this nice floral thing happening. I feel like I could do with, it's a shame we don't have some little single flowers, but I am going to use this in a second. So yes, absolutely, Glenna. I did know that it was that, yes, you need to sort of set time aside to watch it. You couldn't just half watch it, if that makes sense, to get really immersed into it. So okay, I think I'm going to just start colouring in these to start off with, and then we'll go from there, and then I might just pull some other things to fill in these gaps, or I may even use other things, because look, there's this lovely bit of foliage there. So it's a process, we're only 15 minutes in, so if you stick with me, we'll get there. So let's think of some colours then for this. And this is just to go peaches and oranges and okay, a bit of petal pink. I'm watching, just not commenting. Okay, Vicky. That's nice to know you're there. Are you coaching that lovely boy of yours? I mean Riley. You can coach Brian as well if you want. Hi Fred. Is Jan watching? Hello Amanda. Oh Amanda, those cards you made for your girls were absolutely stunning. Oh, beautiful. A lot of love went into those cards. A lot of love. Amanda will get that. Laura love. Oh, good, Bev. How many have you got coming? Right, so this is now Blushing Bride. That was Petal Pink. This is Blushing. Yeah, it is mainly about people. Yeah. It's a Korean film. Hi, Michaela. Oh, no worries. See you. Oh, I love this stamp set. It's just so easy to colour in everything. Okay, I think I've done all the bigger ones. Right, let's get the Littley out. There's then the other Littley, and then where's the other one? The other little double one. I think I might do this Blushing Bride as well. I know. Are you up quite early, Vic? How's your cough? Oh no. Didn't mean to drop that. Yeah, Vicky had bad cough the other day. Has it been keeping you up? Okay, a little bit of Saffron. So this is like a little double stamp, double leaf, sorry, double flower. No, it isn't. I don't want to spoil it for you, Martina, if you're going to watch it. It is very, very good. Oh, colds are horrible. Drink lots of lemon water and honey. And what else? Tips. Oh, a bit of Vicks on your chest and your feet. Do you guys have Vicks in Australia? Or vapor rub? I don't know. That type of thing. Okay, so this is starting to come together a bit. It's a bit, once you start colouring it in, you get a bit more of a feel of what's happening. Right, let's get the green on. Now I'm wondering whether to echo that pale green that I've already just used. So I've just used soft sea foam in the background there. So I think it might be nice to echo it. Oh, and I'm wondering whether I can partially stamp this. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just had an idea. If I clean that section, just get a bit of this, just to fill that bit in there. Yay. Hi, Joyce. Yeah, this one's called Hand Penned Petals, this one. Hand Penned Petals. Oh, don't know why I'm closing this up. Need it. Right, so now we're going to colour in all these gorgeous leaves. I'm going to try and do it as quick as possible. So if you try and join Artful Stampin Space, or please just let you know about it if you don't know about it, it's a Facebook group that I run for folks who've been inspired by anything that they've seen on my channel and they'd like to share. Just remember there are some security questions. When you click to join, you should be able to read some rules, and you need to click a button to agree to those rules. And I think I put a question as well, like, where did you hear about it? Now, if that doesn't get filled in, don't worry. I tend to let people in as long as you agree to the rules. And if you have any problems, if you think, why isn't Ruth letting me in, just message me. I do sometimes try and message people and say, please answer the questions. But sometimes I just don't get around to doing it. But if you do, then message me through my Artful Stampin Facebook page. And it's just basically to prove that people aren't robots, really, and that you are genuinely interested in my group rather than just, you know, because I think Facebook is recommending my group now, and people are joining from Facebook without really knowing much about the group, which is fine. They eventually do figure it out. But it does help when they've answered the questions so that they understand how the group runs, because it's not the same as other craft groups. It's called Artful Stampin. I was wondering where that name came from. Oh, my Artful Stampin Space. Thank you, Susan. When I signed up as a demonstrator, I was trying to think of a name for my blog. And for many years, I had run a blog called Artful Ramblings. It still exists, actually. And so it made sense for me just to create one called Artful Stampin. And it's kind of stuck. That's what I'm known as now. So then when I thought of trying to create a Facebook group, I was trying to think, I want it to be a space where, a place where people can share, but also I still wanted it to be associated with me. So I don't know, it came to me, the idea of Artful Stampin Space. Right, so I'm thinking now of stamping some extra pink. Oh, hello, little midgie. Sorry, you're gonna have to go. Some extra pink in the centres of these, just to make them look a little bit more dimensional. That makes sense. Look, see? Look. Isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't that make such a difference? Stamping inside these. That is super yum. And then, oh, I want to use that to stamp inside there. I could do it polish pink, but I feel that that's a slightly too bright a colour. I'm just going to go with the Blushing Bride again and just do these in the centres here, just to help fill it out a little bit. Yes, no, YouTube recommending has been happening for a while. I meant Facebook. Hello, I'm back. Ah. Artful stamping space for me. Oh, no, it won't stay in the right place. Oh, dear. Oh, well. Very grateful that you guys are so chilled out. It's a Friday night as well. Dear. What have you been up to? What have you been saying while I've been away? Oh. Oh, I know, Safina. Everyone's been so busy. I know. Clipping nails. And what's really bizarre, I think once this goes onto YouTube, obviously there won't be the gap, so there'll be all this chatter that will go on that'll suddenly just appear. I'll be very interested to see what it looks like tomorrow. Right. Oh, thank you, everybody. Vicky had a power nap. Great. Don't read it. Martina's been at it again. Oh dear. Right, this is quite a cute little leaf, and I like to use it at every opportunity because it's so sweet. So I'm thinking we could get this one in here now and add some extra foliage. So I can have this sort of sweeping around a little bit. Do one there. Oh no. One there maybe. Hi Vanessa. What's that stamp in the catalogue that says no one will ever entertain us as much as us? I think that's that's certainly our little happy band, isn't it? My only regret is this little stamp. We only got one that goes in one direction, so you have to kind of be a bit artistic with it, and well, not artistic, but thoughtful of how you're going to use it to make it work properly. Okay, I quite like that. Just want to do some up here. Now, why can't I see the chat again? What's going on? I'm going to refresh and see. Oh, there we go. Note to self, proofread before sending. Oh no. Oh dear. What's Louise been saying? Oh, I need to hide this bit of pink that I dropped on there earlier. I've just read what Vanessa wrote, but it's like YouTube has censored it, so I can read it, but nobody else can. Thanks for filling me in, Vanessa. That's so funny. Right. I do feel the need for the dottage. Hi, Cindy. No, this chat is being a right pain. Oh, just pray silence for the dottage. I can't speak. It's just so pretty. Just having my own little moment here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I'm thinking to bring some of this green up a bit with just this darling little stamp. I'm really fuzzy, am I? You better change the... Can you change the... There's nothing I can do here, I'm afraid. Maybe change the resolution on your device? I don't know. I'm just popping some extra bits of green, just trying to bring it up to the little chapel a bit more. I think I might put some little bits of grass in a second, but just want to pull some of that in. Oh, you have this one, do you? What, the Nature's Beauty or the little church? I don't know if this grass is actually a little bit too big. Try it. We'll try it and see. It's like through a fog. Oh, that's a bit odd. Do you want me to see if cleaning the lens will help? This might make it worse. Oh, it's better now as you went in and out. And now I've probably made it worse now. Okay, the grass is not going to be super clear to you guys, but... Oops, I dropped it. It's just a nice little bit of texture to get in there. Because otherwise the tree... not the tree. The church looks like it's floating on air. Oh, I tell you what I did think to bring in. A little bit of this. Maybe that little cloud. Have a little cloud in the sky. But very, very pale, like stamped off barley blue. I'm not going to go for full strength. So I'm inking this up, stamping off, and I'm just going to stamp a very faint cloud there. Then one in the background. So stamp off. There we go. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't for me to decide. I was quite happy to accept all your suggestions. I thought they were so sweet. They were lovely. It was just to get you guys chatting and commenting and yeah. The cottage will look like snow if you're not careful. What the dottage? Yes, the dottage will look like snow. Sorry. I was like, what cottage? Oh, go away. I've got little midges have come into my studio. Right, now I've done that little bit of blue, I'm wondering if I can get away with full strength blue in the little flowers to fill in some of these areas, because I feel like I don't like all these kind of gaps that have appeared. So I'm just going to go in and do some little flowers. Oh yes, I'm much happier now. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, forgot that green. that leaf back quick. I understood. Thanks, Shaz. Nice to see you. Put one in there. Oh, did it in the green. Bring the blue back on. It's all right. You can mess up with your predictive text, and I'll just stamp the wrong colour. It's all right. We'll all be evened out. Some yellowish behind the church will dissipate sorts of snow. But it's quite spring-like. It's supposed to be more like pollen, really. That's the way I'm looking at it. Windy March. Yeah. Yes, I know. If Louise's phone is predicting certain words, it just goes to show what words get used, doesn't it, really? Right. Any more gaps? Oh, there's another one. I keep going, oh, there's another one. There's another one. Just to help fill it all in, really. Right. There we go. Oh, Vanessa's just blamed Ruth for all her parcels. Thanks, Vanessa. Well, I did wonder whether to bring in, just to see what it might look like, the sun rays beaming down on one of these, just to see. Oh, sorry. Just to see what it would look like. My only problem is that once yellow mixes with blue, it does go a bit greeny. So you have to be very careful how you do it. So that's a stamped off, that's 3rd generation, that blue. So we might be able to get away with it. Don't know, not sure what I think. Looks like it's going to be struck down with a massive big thunderbolt. Turn the rays the other way so that the church bell is ringing. Oh, like that way. Try it that way. Hi, Caroline. Well, you've missed all the drama. Just saying. My phone ran out of battery and the girls have been staying entertained with each other, and while I've been trying to find chargers. Right, before I do that bit, I'm going to have to cut this, so get this here. The main act of the night was Louise with her predictive text. Yes, she's got a rude phone, has Louise. Are you referring to earlier, Susan? All right, now I want to finish this one, don't I? Do some more rays. There we go. Very pretty. Only thing is, I feel like the church still looks like it's floating, so I'm wondering whether to go in with the darker green there. Where's my darker green? There it is. Oh, fair enough. Shaz. I think Shaz goes by the name Shaz, don't you? I think. If you're the Shaz, I think you are. I think I know who you are. Shaz, who lives near me-ish. Now this would be funny because she'll probably go, no, I don't live near you. If it's the person I think it is. You see, sometimes I know who people are because they've told me who they are, but it's not for me to tell you who they are. They need to tell you themselves, if that makes sense. You are going to be in Louise's class on Saturday, Glenn. Or is that a separate class that Louise is doing? That's a bit better. I just felt like the church was floating. I may even go in and colour in a bit more. Oops. Turn it the right way. That might help. Right, I may also just get a very pale, what's this? No, that's not pale enough. Light granny apple green. Actually, I have got light, I've got soft sea foam somewhere. Oh, this is, what's this one? Dark soft sea foam, that'll do. Because I've got, because of that tree that's there, it's got like a bit of a mound, so I'm just going to colour that area in as well. Oh, another midge. There we go, that's a bit better. It does, doesn't it, Safina? Like a country sort of church. It's very Jane Austen. I've been very much in a Jane Austen mood this week, sorry. And so this is very Jane Austen, doesn't it look that way? So because of that line there, I'm sort of carrying it over to there. Oh, now the other thing is we could colour the church. Could imagine this a really lovely blue. So, did I use pool? Oh, I've only got pool party. I haven't got balmy blue pen. Oh no, turn it around. Oh, a blue church. Oh, this is even cuter now. I think I might need to get a new pen. I think I've been using this one quite a bit. Right, which one's this one? Light. This is the dark one. So this is, I'm just doing a slightly darker bit in there. Oh, look at that. Let's do this one now. I'm going to do this one all a bit darker. Now, the only thing about Stampin' Up! Selling the blends in sets of 2 means that you have to sometimes be thinking not to just use one, either that there's a light and a dark version basically of all the colours that they supply. So I've heard people say, oh no, I tend to only use the light of that colour or the dark of that colour. So you're just going to have to make an effort to use both so that they both run out at the same time, which I think is fairly successful for the pool party. Hi Joanna. Chenna, my first name is Glenna is Sharon, but I hate it, so everyone calls me Shaz, and the K and C. Ah, there we go. See. Although they're rather big flowers, aren't they? They're like, it's like you've held a bouquet up to your face. That's how close to the foreground all these are. Hi Cheryl. And I am loving this pool party little church. Isn't that cute? If you've got a house stamp, if you haven't got a church stamp, a little house stamp would look. Oh, this is definitely running out. Yay, I can get my new ones in. I did buy some new ones a while ago. Let me see if I've got some of these. Oh, have I got pool party? Oh, I've got Balmy Blue though. Where did that come from? Oh, I didn't know I had a Balmy Blue. Well, fancy that. I knew I had Seaside Spray. Oh, this is an exciting day for Ruth. Got colours that she didn't realise she had. Right, people. And this is new. Bonus, yes. Yeah, a few months ago, Stampin' Up! Had a bit of a clearance of their singular alcohol pens, and I bought loads because my children use them for their artwork. I've got a couple of sons who use them quite a bit. Actually, May's use them a bit as well. So I thought, you know what? Because they're not super cheap, but they are very, very good to use. Really easy to use. Oh, look at that! I like that. A bit of green in there. There we go, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. After tonight's debacle. So I can throw in some cardstock just to show you what that looks like. So now the big question is, with rays, without rays, rays from the side, rays from the church. So that's a couple without the rays. That one and that one. Then we've got that one with the rays sort of coming down. Let's see what that looks like on a card. It does help to have that little bit of contrast, doesn't it? I'll take you guys up a bit. Cheryl likes the rays from the side. Well, hand-penned petals, that stamp set does make creating floral cards super duper easy. If you're new to stamping and you're a bit reticent and you're not quite sure, oh, what stamp set do I get first? Then Hand Pen Petals is a very pretty one. You will make lots and lots of very pretty cards from that set. Sentiment for Whom the Bell Tolls. Very good. Oh, excuse me, a little yawn. I was just looking at what sentiments I could put. I can't. Oh, I could put Hope. Hope is a nice one. But the other ones are a bit more Eastery. A little sunshine for your day. No, those are not very appropriate, are they? There we go. You like the full raised, says Dorothy. Wonderful. Yes, and that's what is really fun about doing this type of stamping, where you know that you're going to create 4 similar looking designs, but actually you've got the freedom and the space to make each one slightly different. Or certainly you've got also the, what's the word, the fallback, like if one doesn't work. Like I wasn't completely sure about, oh, that one, yeah, I still not completely happy about that one because I've had that go into there. But I tell you what I could do to sort of fix it is if I stamp that in a darker brown, or even the green. It's what I don't like is that I've got 2 very similar depth of colour crossing over, and one, it just doesn't show up. The trees do not show up properly. So oh, what, I'll stamp over it. Oh, that's better. Oh, I'm going to do that here as well. That just makes it show a bit better. I like that. That's a good idea, Safina. Let me just see if I've got a pink here. I've got to do a bit more cutting of cardstock. I've got a Rococo Rose. Now this isn't a colour that we sell anymore, but there we go. I'll go with that. There we go, Safina. Good idea. Oh, thank you, Carol first. Carol, is this your first time with us on a live? Because I don't recognise your surname. We do have a few Carols that watch, but I don't recognise your surname. Welcome if it is. And welcome anybody else as well who it's been their first time either to my channel or to my live. You're very, very welcome. Now, so because I'm celebrating my 10th year as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'm doing lots of giveaways at the moment. So I will do a drawing for one of these cards if you can comment in the comment section below this video after I've gone live. So if you're watching this on a replay, then please do comment. Let me know which one is your favourite. Raise from the chapel, raise from the side, no raise. Let me know what you think. And maybe also tell me what you would use instead of the church, because I know not everybody would use the church. So let me know what you've got, any of your ideas. Oh, you usually watch the replays. Oh, it's great to have you on the live then. Hi, Arlene Traeger. Are you new too? I don't recognise your name either. I deserve one for your entertainment. Yes, yes. We might need to get your phone to church to, you know, clean itself up a bit, Louise. Can you show me the church case, please? Yes, of course. Right, I'm going to go through all the stamp sets now, everybody, and the colours. So, without further ado, I'll get that first one on for Miss Vanessa. Right, we have Gift of Hope, which is currently in the January to June mini, so it's still currently available, but is leaving us at the end of the month. So it has that lovely church picture there, also these great leaf images, and then very much Easter sentiments. Hand penned petals, very floral, obviously, with that kind of watercolour feel to it. And every time I use this, it makes me happy. Just saying. Nature's Beauty, been with us a few years now, but it's such a classic, beautifully drawn stamp set, and just it gets pulled out again and again with me. It doesn't stay on my shelf for too long. It's just great. And then new one to me, excuse me, I used it for the first time yesterday to create this wreath. Now, if you didn't, so I've put it in plastic to protect it because this is going to be a giveaway. If you didn't see this, then do go and watch last night's video. And if you can comment on it, this is going to be going to someone's home because I'm doing a giveaway of that. So after the storm. Now, I did use that tree from Beauty of Friendship, but I would say you could live without that one. You don't need that one. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. You could do without this stamp set for this type of card. This is useful for other things. Oh, you're so welcome, Carol. Thank you. And if you want to just know how you can support my channel, just give me a thumbs up, and sharing this out with your friends, those who would enjoy it, would be absolutely wonderful. It's a very simple way of you kind of showing me love and appreciation for what I do. And if you want to purchase any of the products you see tonight, then there is in the description a link to my Stampin' Up shop. Now, do go and grab the host code though, please. The monthly host code is at artfulstampin.co.uk, or if you follow me on Facebook, it's at the top. It's always pinned to the top of my Artful Stampin' Facebook page. Or if failing that, just email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I'm happy to send it out. So we've got Balmy Blue, Evening Evergreen, Soft Seafoam, So Saffron, Petal Pink, and Blushing Bride. Really gorgeous colour palette there. I've kind of used the Evening Evergreen as my really lovely dark rich colour to show off that church, and also for the line art. And it's quite nice instead of using black. Black can be quite harsh sometimes, especially when you're using pastel colours. So that Evening Evergreen is absolutely stunning. So thank you everybody that's, you know, tuned in, turned up, tuned in, joined in, made us laugh, given me the thumbs up, PayPal'd me. Thank you. You know who you are. I've been so blessed recently with people PayPaling me to support the channel, and also super chatting me as well. I had a couple of super chats for my anniversary yesterday, which was absolutely lovely. So thank you so much for that, and just cheering me on and joining in on Artful Stampin' Space. It's just such a wonderful community of stampers, crafters, artists, and jolly happiness people, and cheering each other on. So thank you. Thumbs up. Martina's phone's at it now. Thumbs up, please. I like it. Stick up your thumbs. Replay time, says Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl, you are going to have a giggle, apparently, because while I was running around my house getting a charger, there was lots of silliness going on this channel that I missed. So I look forward to reading the comments later. Cindy! Are you with your mum now? Oh, I hope you're having a wonderful time. Right. Oh, good, says Cheryl. Yeah, I think you might just need to go and make yourself a cup of tea and make sure you've been to the toilet before you read the replay chat. You're not used to East Coast time. Oh, never mind, Cheryl. Right, Nosta, Wendy. Au revoir, mon ami. Nosta, ffrindiau. Good night, everyone. Vicky, hope you feel better soon. I can watch the replay. I know. Right. Ta-da, everybody. Have a great weekend. And some of you I'll be seeing for class tomorrow night. That'll be fun. So just for reference, I like the rays going out from the church. Thanks, Louise. Louise is trying to redeem herself now. She's trying to join in like a proper adult. Oh dear. What? Oh no, what have I done? Ruth should what? Ruth, watch the replay. Oh yeah, watch the replay. Lots of love. Bye. Yes, don't forget you've got to post in the comments section if you want to be in with a chance of winning one of these cards. Lots of love to you all. But obviously this is the, hold on, what's the date today? Today is the 12th of June, so I'll be doing the drawing in about a week's time. So you've got a week to comment. Bye.